Shortly after the state announced the expansion of its current vaccination distribution plan, Summit County told its residents 70 and older to go ahead, register for an appointment.
Well, the county says they're ready thanks to planning and extra doses of the vaccine. We continue our team coverage tonight with Denver 7's CB Cotton.
Summit County public health officials say this week they received more doses of the Moderna vaccine than what they were expecting. So when Governor Jared Polis announced that Phase 1B would now include those 70 and up, they were ready. And those in that demographic say they're ready too.
We have not been able to, either vacation with family members, go visit family members.
2020 has kept Emily Tracy at home. The concerns of an ongoing pandemic made worse because of her own health problems.
Both my husband and I have underlying conditions, nothing serious, but asthma.
And her age demographic.
There's pretty sad stories out there, what's happened to a significant number of older people when they get this disease.
So Tracy has tried her best to avoid contracting COVID-19, and soon her efforts will be strengthened.
We'll be going on Saturday afternoon. We'll both get our first dose.
On Wednesday, Tracy was able to register both her and her husband for the COVID-19 vaccine. Just hours after Governor Jared Polis announced the state will start Phase 1B, which will now allow those 70 and up to get a vaccine.
I think it's just an opportunity to, over time, feel a certain level of relief.
Summit County Public Health says they've given out about 2,000 doses of the vaccine in the last 2.5 weeks. This week, they received extra doses, and beginning Thursday, they'll have a total of 814 doses to hand out.
So it's not just 70 and older that will receive those 814, because we're continuing to also offer it to all those other prioritized groups that we've been vaccinating for the last 2 weeks.
Health officials estimate there are around 3,000 people in Summit County who are 70 and older, so it'll take more shipments to get a vaccine to everyone who wants one.
But we know that we're going to continue to get doses on a weekly basis, so we're really excited.
Summit County is using their own drive-through service.
People are just driving through. They don't have to exit their cars. We have staff that's able to be outside in a well-ventilated space.
And the county has partnered with City Market and Safeway pharmacies to get people scheduled for vaccine appointments. Appointments that Tracy hopes will take her from spending most of her time at home back to her normal routines.
Maybe there are people in our age group that feel like they've lived their full life and they're ready to go, but we're nowhere near that.
CB Cotton, Denver 7.
All right, as we've been telling you, we are now in Phase 1B, so those 70 and older can get a vaccine. Also included in this phase, EMS, firefighters, police, and correctional workers. And then once we get enough doses in our state, educators, grocery workers, postal workers, and those in government will be eligible as well. Now, teachers, you might recall, originally were included in Phase 2. They have been moved up. Governor Polis hopes that once Phase 1B is complete, we can reduce the number of deaths in our state by 80%. Now, it won't be enough to end the pandemic. Phase 1B is not expected to wrap up till spring. Phase 2, late summer or late spring, early summer. And that one will include Coloradans between 60 and 69, and those 16 to 59 who are high risk or have pre-existing conditions. Phase 3, then, that is the one that includes the rest of the general public. That likely won't begin until summer.